guys, welcome back to another episode of LSPDFR. Today we're using a 2013 Chevy Tahoe. This is going to be an unmarked episode of the 2013 Chevy Tahoe. Now with this unmarked 2013 Chevy Tahoe, there's a little small problem with the vehicle. Unfortunately, I was not able to get all the lights to switch around to all blues. Some of the lights are all blues and some of them are red and blues. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what the problem that I'm having with switching them to all blues. Now if you look here at the top of the vehicle inside, or the interior lights, it's going to be all blues with some whites. In the headlights it is blues, or all blues, and then the grill and tag, or the grill and the lights around the tag is going to be red and blues, and the fog lights are blues and whites. So that is one problem that I have, or that is what it looks like. I guess that's what that is the problem I'm having. I can't get them switched around to all blues, unfortunately. If you go to the side of the vehicle, you can see that I have running blue. I'm going to have running board lights that are all blues, and I have red and blue in the window there, and at the top of the vehicle it's all blues. The tag light is going to be red and blues, and at the bottom of the vehicle it's all blues. So that is the problem I'm having with switching those around. I cannot get those switched around, so unfortunately we'll have to use it like this, but it's still a good vehicle. It still looks good, so I hope you guys still like the vehicle and you enjoyed the video, regardless of that problem. So we're going to be rocking this vehicle in today's episode. We're going to be on out here in the Simeon garage area, or whatever area this is called. I believe it's close to the LA Mesa and the El Burro Heights area. So dispatch, show me 10-8 and we'll get on patrol. We have a vehicle here that just ran a red light at the intersection. It's going to be that black baller. We're going to try to catch up with them and pull them over for it. We've already lit them up. We're going to hope that they pull over for us. Dispatch of 1081. It's going to be on a black baller. We're going to be south US Route 1 at Buccaneer Way. I'm going to pull them over to the right side of the road here. We'll go and run a plate since we get them parked on the right side of the road. Dispatch, license plate on that black baller is going to be 60 Alpha X-Ray Romeo 515. So this is the uniform I'm using. If you guys can see, or you guys can tell, it's a new uniform. Well, it's not a new uniform. I just added some things to it. I have a handgun, or a Glock, and a holster on my side there. I've got a police vest on, and I've got a Los Santos Police Department hat on. So that's what my uniform is that I'm wearing here. Hello, ma'am, with the Los Santos Police Department. You know what pulled you over today? I pulled you over because back there on the intersection when you were coming down Popular Street, you ran a stop sign. Not stop sign, but red light. Do you have your license, registration, insurance on you? Alright, ma'am, just sit tight for just a second. I'm going to run her in the database, see if she's going to need 1085s, or if the vehicle is stolen. We'll have to check for both of those things. Today we're going to be doing mostly traffic. That's what my main thing is to do with this unmarked vehicle, is to do mostly traffic. I have the radar continue going until I do a traffic stop. So right now I have it turned off, but the driver of the vehicle comes back with 3 citations, stopped 3 times. It has a valid license, no active warrants, and it's a female. So alright, license plate comes back. The vehicle, well, the license plate matches, and the vehicle is a baller. It comes back to the owner of the vehicle or the driver of the vehicle, and then the insurance or registration is valid. So the vehicle is not stolen or anything, and she doesn't have any warrants or anything. So that's good. We're going to be giving her a citation of $50. Actually, I'm going to do $100 because it's a very important thing. You cannot be running red lights like that. I keep wanting to say stop signs instead of red lights, but anyways. Alright, ma'am, here's your license, registration, insurance back. Just don't be running any more red lights. I'm going to be giving you a citation of $100 for careless driving for running the red light. Do you understand why I'm giving you a citation today? If you don't know, if you wouldn't mind, just sign on the line right here. I have the citation. Just put your first and last name, and this will show that you'll appear in court, and you'll get the citation taken care of. And would you have any questions for me or anything? Alright, ma'am, you're free to go. Dispatch, show me 10-8 with the citation. Alright, we have a black Cavalcade here that's got a pop tire because they're running on the rim and their engine just started smoking, so we'll go ahead and pull them over for it. Dispatch, we'll have 1081. It's going to be on a black Cavalcade. We're going to be south or northbound, Popular Street. Stand by for license plate. So I want to go ahead and just pull the vehicle over to the right side of the road. I don't really like being over on the left. Dispatch, license plate on the Cavalcade is going to be 23 Alpha Sierra Lima 746.
Target license plate 23 Adam Sam Lincoln 7.
Hello, sir. I'm with the Los Angeles Police Department. You know why I pulled you over today?
No, I will not shut up. This script is like...
Well, the reason why I'm stopping you today is because I was riding beside you and I heard some noise coming from your front side of the vehicle, or the driver's side, close to the front of the vehicle. I heard a noise, and I got behind you and I looked and I see that there's you're riding on a rim, and there's sparks coming up from where you're riding on the rim, and you're damaging the public roads. And then later on, when you're driving down the road, I see that your hood starts smoking with some black stuff. So there's some black smoke coming out of your hood area. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but if you wouldn't mind just handing me your license, registration, insurance.
Gift bump.
So it just needs a trip to the garage. Alright, understand. Right now the vehicle is currently unroadworthy at this time, so just sit tight for just a second, Andy, alright? So he said it needed a trip to the garage, and I agree with him. It does need a trip to the garage to see what the smoke is all about and what is the where he needs a new tire from where he's just running on the rim. So I'm not sure where the tire went, but Andy came back with 0 citation, stopped 0 times, and he is a male, and he has a suspended license. Unfortunately, that is a thing we cannot allow him to do. He also has no warrants, so okay. It really does suck because he's already having a bad day since he's got to go to the garage, and he got pulled over by me. So, but unfortunately, we'll have to take him in anyways. All right, so the vehicle comes back to a Cavalcade. Plate matches that we read earlier. The owner of the vehicle is Andy, which is the driver. Registration and insurance is valid. I'm not going to be able to let him go like that. I mean, he's been told multiple times, and he's already been probably given warnings about driving on a suspended license, so he'll have to go to jail today for driving on a suspended license, and we'll just impound his vehicle. Alright, Andy, here's your license, registration, insurance. If you just mind just sitting it in your passenger seat or putting it in the glove box for me and stepping out of the vehicle for me. Andy, I just need you to turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Stop! Police!
Andy, I'm sure you don't know what's going on here, but right now you're going to be placed in arrest for driving on a suspended license. You have a suspended license in which you cannot be able to drive a vehicle with a suspended license. You're allowed to ride in a vehicle, or somebody could drive you or something like that, but you cannot drive a vehicle with a suspended license. So Andy, I'm going to be patting you down here in just a second. So when I go to pat you down, is there anything going to poke me or hurt me when I go to search you? And Andy, when I go to search your vehicle, is there anything going to be illegal in it that I need to know about? Alright, Andy, I found 2 pounds of marijuana. I'm not sure if that's yours or what, but I mean, it's on you, so I'm going to have to charge you with possession of the 2 pounds of marijuana that I found. So, since you've got 2 pounds of marijuana, am I going to find anything else in your vehicle? Like, is there anything else going to be, like any more drugs or any kind of stuff like that? anything else that's going to be illegal or anything.
Details requiring assistance in La Mesa.
So if you don't mind, just go ahead and do a drug test for me to see if you're maybe could be intoxicated, because I'm not sure if you're intoxicated or if you took some of that marijuana. So I'm going to go ahead and do a drug test on you real quick if you don't mind doing it. Alright, Andy, it looks like you have not been taking any marijuana or cocaine or anything, so if you just go ahead and step in the back of the vehicle and just watch your head. So right now I'm going to be charging you with the driving on a suspended license and the possession of the 2 pounds of marijuana that I found on you. When I go to search your vehicle, and if I find anything illegal, those charges or whatever that might be in your vehicle, we will be adding that onto you if we find anything illegal. Do you understand? So I hope we don't find anything else illegal in this vehicle. I mean, he needs to go to jail for driving on a suspended license. He can't be doing that, and he had 2 pounds of marijuana on him, so nice. Alright, anyways, we'll go ahead and just continue to search the vehicle. I hope we don't find anything else, because right now he's got 2 charges, and I'm not sure if we're going to find anything else. We'll go ahead and call a tow truck down here to impound the vehicle. Dispatcher, we need 1048 for a black cavalcade. I'm also going to have 1 black male 1015. So the vehicle is going to be, appears to be like empty. There's nothing illegal in there. There's a bag of jewelry, but I'm not sure if they're stolen jewelry, so I can't really charge them with it. Alright, Andy, we did not find anything in your vehicle that's going to be illegal, so there's no more charges that are going to be added onto you, but your vehicle will be impounded, and there will be a fee once you get out of the detention center. There will be a fee of whenever you get out, and that you'll have to pay that fee to get your vehicle out of the impound lot. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and read your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford one to be appointed to you by the court. You understand these rights as I've read them to you. Dispatcher, we need a 1016 for black male that I have 1015.
Backup needed for a
So we've got
suspect under arrest.
1 driver that is a suspended, or a, I should say, a driver that is just driving on a suspended license. At least we got 1 of those drivers that are, you know, there's multiple people throughout Los Santos that has a suspended license, and they're driving with a suspended license. So what I'm trying to say is that that's 1 driver that's driving with a suspended license off the streets. So we're going to be just waiting on the prison transport to respond to pick up this individual that we have in the back of our cruiser right now. So we'll be 10-8 from here. Everything's going to be code 4. We'll get back out there and see what's going on. Alright, we're going to have this Primo in front of us. Just ran a stop sign right in front of me. They just rolled right through it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull him over for it once we get over this little hill here, because I don't want to get stuck on the hill. Dispatch, we're going to have a 1081. It's going to be on a, I don't know what color this is. I think it's gray. Yeah, it's gray colored Primo. Stand by for license plate. We're going to be eastbound Chum Street and Poplar Street. License plate is going to be 65 Victor Lima Bravo 386.
Target license plate 65 Victor.
Hello,
Lincoln,
ma'am, with the Los Santos Police Department. You know what pulled you today?
No 1099.
Well, I pulled you over because you ran a stop sign when you came off of the Davis bridge or whatever. You ran a stop sign. You rolled right through it. Would you mind handing me your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Get bumped.
Alright, ma'am, just sit tight for just a second. I'm going to make sure she don't have any warrants or anything. The vehicle could be stolen. I'm not really sure at this time, but we'll go ahead and run it and make sure. Check all the information. Alright, the female or the driver of the vehicle comes back with 3 citations. She's a female, valid, stopped 3 times, no active warrants. I'm going to go and do a vehicle database check, make sure the vehicle's not stolen or anything. The vehicle comes back to a Primo, and the plate matches from what we read off earlier. The driver is the owner of the vehicle, so it comes back to her. The registration insurance is valid, so the vehicle is not stolen or anything. So she doesn't have anything expired, everything's up to date or anything like that. It doesn't have any warrants, so that's all good. We'll just be giving her a citation of $50 for careless driving for running the stop sign when she came off that bridge or road back there. Alright, ma'am, here's your license, registration, insurance back. Make sure just to not run any more stop signs like that or red lights or anything, because it's very important and it is dangerous. If you do run a stop sign or red light, you could be in an accident, or you could be seriously injured for doing that. So just be sure to not run any more stop signs or red lights. I'm giving you a citation of $50 for careless driving for running the stop sign coming off that road where the bridge is. Do you understand why you're getting a citation today? Alright, and if you don't mind, sign on the line here with your first and last name, showing that you'll appear in court and you'll get it taken care of. Alright, ma'am, if you don't have any questions for me, you'll be free to go. Alright, you have a wonderful day. Don't be running any more stop signs. Dispatch, show me 10-8 with the citation, but this is going to wrap up today's episode, so I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I mean, we did some traffic, we didn't do any calls, there wasn't a lot of action, but not every episode's going to be action packed or have a lot of action. Sometimes it'll be just quiet, and sometimes it'll be shots fired every so minutes or something like that, or there'll be store robberies or something like that. But it's never always going to be action packed. I mean, this episode kind of wasn't action packed. I mean, we had a few traffic stops. I think one person went to jail. I believe there's only one person went to jail today. So anyways, hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you guys are enjoying your day and you will enjoy your weekend. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching.